Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome back.
Episode 4
This
of
is episode 4.
Mental with Mitch and Jon. How was your week?
Pretty good. Busy.
Yeah.
We went and did our another payment for the wedding venue.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Where's it going to be at again? No, don't say it.
Everyone's
I
invited.
was trying to see if you'd go into that pitfall or not.
That's fucked up.
I know.
We're supposed to be
I
partners.
stopped-
We're
I
supposed to be
stopped
partners
you.
here.
I
I would have said it too, I think.
Really?
We probably would have had to restart. That's okay. Anyway, yeah, we did that. That's pretty much all we did. Well, no, we did a little shopping. Today was actually really fun. I'm going to talk about work again for very smidgen,
Yeah?
a
What
very
you
small
got?
amount.
What do you got?
So we have a work phone at our store.
Like a cell phone?
Right, because
Okay.
we don't have like a phone system there. So we have like a work phone, and that's like where if you call our store,
Mm-hmm.
the cell phone rings basically.
I'm going to totally prank that.
I brought it
story.
home with me yesterday.
Oh, no.
So I spent my whole morning today answering work phone calls at home because people were calling and asking for products and stuff. Dude, for the first time, I'm trying to get back in shape, and I've been going to the gym and everything.
Yeah.
For the first time in a long time, I successfully ran a mile,
Okay.
and somebody called while I was on the treadmill running the mile.
Yeah.
So I'm like answering the phone, just absolutely winded. I'm trying to answer them, and they're asking about products, and I'm trying to answer while losing a lung.
So they were pretty empathetic.
No,
No, they were just
no, they
like,
kept
"Fuck this
asking like
guy
follow-up
anyway."
questions. Meanwhile, I'm in a dead sprint. So that happened.
Oh, man.
That was fun.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Well,
wasn't bad though.
you excited about tomorrow?
Yeah, I am. I got to restring my rod.
What are you going to put on?
Cigar and VizX
Cigar and Big X.
6-pound test. I almost bought the basics because I wanted to try the basics.
That's the new stuff.
That's the new stuff,
Yeah.
the like cheap stuff that they have.
Yeah. Actually, I've tried the basic stuff,
Is it good?
and you know what? All fluorocarbon.
That's
I guess
not true.
We're
That's
just,
not
we're
true.
just jumping right into fishing. All fluorocarbon, in my opinion, always seems to roll.
Oh,
the
that's
other way.
that's true a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you used InvizX? InvizX is the stuff I've had best luck with spinning reels.
I can't remember if I've done that or not.
It does still do it. It does still do what you're referring to.
Yeah.
But I think that InvizX has the best or the least memory
Right.
of fluorocarbons.
Okay.
The red label stuff is actually pretty soft as well.
Well, both of those have specific uses.
Yes.
Yeah. The red label's more for like abrasion, right?
Yeah. No, that's AbrazeX.
Oh, that's right. That's
Red label
that's
is-
a maroon label.
yeah.
I forgot.
Red label is like their cheaper stuff before
Right.
the basics came out.
Now that we're boring everybody
Yeah,
about
they're talking about
fluorocarbon.
Well, that helps our mental health.
It does a
Is
little
boring
bit.
everyone.
Oh, just the doldrums.
Wasting
just,
time.
Just killing them on the other ends. Sorry, family.
But we're going trout fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going trout fishing tomorrow. We're gonna really do it up. We're gonna bring our both gonna bring our GoPros and
try to get some footage for
get some footage. I thought about doing bringing my drone, and just want to say, hey, thanks, Eric, for giving me that drone. That's really cool of you. But I think it's just going to chew up too much
We
time.
don't have enough time tomorrow.
Yeah.
One of these days when we both have off.
Yeah, we'll do drone footage with GoPros on the dogs that day.
That'll be really
we'll
cool.
just chase the hell out of the dogs or something, terrorize them.
That's no.
Oh, we won't. You can't. It's so illegal, anyways.
Is it?
Yeah, you got to be very careful about how you use a drone.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
We had friends over the other day, and I'm not sure if I told you this, but I might have. We had friends over the other day, and they have a black lab that's roughly the same age as Daisy, and she, they're very good friends. We keep having them over. The dog. I mean, the people are too, but the dog are Daisy and
They're
this
good
other
buddies,
dog
yeah.
are very good friends. And when she was playing, it's still cold here, so our pool is not open. And she ran up across the pool cover and then she realized that water comes up through the pool cover.
Mm-hmm.
And they were yelling at her to get off the pool cover and everything. And then she just plopped down and was like, I think I'm going to stay here. She was like, this is the coolest thing because the pool cover like bowed just enough for the water to like get up to like her neck.
She stayed. And
she just was like, I'm just going to hang out here. She's like, this is great. It was that really hot day.
Oh, okay.
And she was just like, this is awesome. And we were yelling at her. And then Daisy was like, wait a second. That looks really fun. So Daisy's out on the pool. No. Everyone's just out on the pool cover, just hanging out.
It screwed up.
No, those things are like crazy durable. Like the good quality ones like that.
I bet you that because you have a saltwater pool, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that pool cover gave a bunch of heat to that water.
It actually, the last time I felt it, because I was trying to get a frog out of there the other day that was underneath the cover.
Yeah.
And it wasn't very cold. Which is...
So you're probably getting a lot of thermal heat coming.
Probably. Yeah. And it also gets like 12 hours of sunlight a day.
So
the way it is out there.
Is Eliana on your ass about opening it
No,
up?
it's me.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, she's yelling. She's like, we have to wait until May 1st.
Why?
I mean, they're expensive to run.
Oh, okay.
They do cost a lot.
They do quite. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. Usually in the summer when we open just from the pool, like when we open up the pool, it goes up about $350.
Yeah. Once you build something around it and you can have a greenhouse at the same time.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, okay.
It's just that, and it's the reason why is our timer broke. So either the pool pump is always on or the pool pump is always off.
Yeah.
So we choose to leave it always on, but realistically, they only have to run like 10 hours a day.
Is it more expensive to run with fresh versus
same?
Yes. Same. Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess it might theoretically it's a little more expensive with the salt because you have the salt generator and you have more
the upkeep.
Yeah, you have more. Well, no, you have more equipment out there that's running upkeep. It's way cheaper to run salt water.
Oh,
because you don't have to do chlorine, you don't have to do shock, you don't have to do algicide, any of that stuff. It's all good.
So Mitch used to. Well, are you still doing any fish downstairs? Are you still trying to sell?
No, I just have my tank up here.
Oh, okay.
I used to breed some fish, and I have one tank up here of Bornea suckers.
Yeah.
I
only brought that up because I was curious if that was like the opposite. Is it more expensive to run a saltwater tank?
Substantially more expensive to run a saltwater tank.
Yeah.
Because normally, I mean, I guess that's a loaded question, air quotes.
Yeah.
Because saltwater tanks, there's different styles of saltwater tanks. There's reef tanks. There's soft corals. There's hard corals, and then there's fish only with live rock.
And there's fire corals.
There is fire corals, which got me real good once. I at one point had fire corals in my tanks, and if people don't know, fire corals are like extremely toxic. And I must have been cleaning my tank out, and I touched my fire coral, and then I touched my mouth somehow. There was some type of transmission.
Mitch is lying. He totally licked it.
They do look tasty. And I did not do well. I was in the hospital for a little while. I lost
that got you.
Yeah, I lost 37 pounds in 10 days or something.
Maybe. Is that stuff illegal?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. There's pretty much take aquarium people have my head, but pretty much all corals are toxic to some degree. Oh. You're really supposed to wear gloves and everything when you're working in your tank and stuff like that.
Oh, any type.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have never worn gloves once working in any of my tanks. But you're really supposed to, because they're not
so
good.
You likely just touched it.
I probably brushed it because I tried to stay away from it, but I probably brushed it and then touched my mouth because I'm gross. Yeah. And it got me. But so tanks like that, tanks with corals and stuff like I had, they're way more expensive to run because the corals are constantly using up calcium to build new skeletons and stuff. Okay. So they're using up calcium and magnesium and all that, phosphates, everything.
You have
to supplement the water. If you have a fish only with live rock saltwater tank, it's no more expensive than a freshwater tank.
Okay.
Besides salt, you have to buy salt to put it in there.
Right.
But you can buy a lot of salt for not that much money.
True. Yeah, salt's pretty cheap.
So,
well, I had a not to change the subject matter up too much, or I'm sorry, I just don't have a segue, everybody, but had a $100 trip yesterday with Uber.
that's pretty
Surprised
good.
me, right? I was like, oh, where's this gonna go? Took me all the way down the frickin' Poughkeepsie.
Oh, you could have visited.
Yeah, yeah. And then which it's okay. It's okay. It's better than driving circles in Albany for 4 hours for the
It's a
same
nice
money.
trip.
Yeah.
Did you take the Taconic?
No, just went right
Oh.
down, straight down 87.
I like the Taconic better, actually.
87, 90, I don't remember.
Whatever.
No.
No, 90 goes to Boston.
That's right.
Yeah.
87. That's right. No, that's actually a nice trip. The scenery is really
it's not
is
bad.
really nice all on the way down. But he didn't tip me. I couldn't believe it.
After last week's
I was
video,
I was in the car with this guy for about an hour, and we had a really good time. Bullshit back and
and he
forth
gave you
about
nothing.
nothing.
So you just
Justin.
I don't think that's kind of crazy though.
Right. That's okay. That's all right.
$100 drive, and you're not
Yeah.
gonna throw some cash.
You would
your
think
way?
something, right? It was actually
I'd
like
be way more
94
inclined.
bucks. I thought, maybe you'll throw in six. And
Yeah,
then
give it
make
an
an
even 100.
Yeah.
I'd be way more inclined to tip on a ride like that.
Yeah, that one
'Cause
no
you're going
tip.
out-
But you
you're
know what?
going-
I will say this: the rest of my rides previous to that day, actually,
Tipped?
it worked. Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, people were tipping really nice, so I can't complain. I even had some cash tips. So
That's good.
I even I even had a couple. So I went to the Albany train station. So here in Albany we have I don't know. It's actually a pretty nice train station. It's not that bad actually for as small as Albany is. And
I don't think
have you ever
Albany's
been there?
small. Yes, I've been to the train
Okay,
station.
okay.
My late grandfather absolutely loved trains,
oh, okay.
and he would take me down to the train station every Friday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm very familiar with the Albany train station.
Okay. Well, anyways, I get a lot of trips through there, and I don't know, right? Yeah, I hate Pat. I don't want to because you can only see what you see.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm pretty sure I was picking up somebody that just got himself a mail order bride.
Interesting.
Yeah. So American dude, definitely in his early 60s, maybe.
Also an older man.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say much younger, but I would say younger for sure. A lady from Thailand. So
Interesting.
It was an interesting ride. It was just, but it was fun. They were nice. They were good people. They both seemed to be happy with their situation.
That's good.
They live in Thailand about half their time, and then they live the other half here. So I don't know. It was interesting. Interesting the people we get, man. You get them from everywhere.
You
I
probably-
love Albany for that matter. For that
Yeah.
fact. I really do.
We are really like a melting pot up here.
Oh, it's crazy. Everybody I get, almost every ride, I get someone from like
Somewhere else.
any place.
Yeah.
It's insane. I had just yesterday alone, I had people from Thailand, I had people from South Carolina, people from Chicago, just all
There's
over the place.
everywhere. Yeah, which is kind of weird because what's going on here? There's
I don't
not
know.
much going on here.
I don't know. There's a lot of conventions and stuff. I guess that's what.
The airport's right there.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not a huge airport. It's a very small airport.
Yeah. It's international though, so
It
that's
is.
probably why. But I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun talking to all these new people, and I'm telling them about our fun podcast, and I don't know if we're getting any click throughs from that yet.
I don't know. I mean, we might be.
But fun fact though, we got beat by a puppy this week.
Yeah, John posted Abby, his little puppy, as a short on our channel.
Yeah.
And it immediately surpassed all the views for the podcast. Just very encouraging.
I think that where were you at work when I was texting?
Yes.
So he's at work, and I'm looking at this thing. I go, dude, the puppy's beating us.
Yeah. The puppy's got like 300 views, and we've been up for 13 days now or something. Our first episode, I think, was
Yeah.
13 days ago.
Yeah. I think we're maybe 175 views on that.
I think we just hit 175 like just now.
Oh, okay.
So we're at 175 for that. I think we're at like, as of right now, we're at like 70 for episode 2.
Yeah.
And this is episode 3 is 2 days after episode 2, so that just went up like before we started recording.
Yeah.
So now we're recording 4, which will be posted probably next Thursday.
So help us beat the puppy.
Yeah, we got to beat the puppy. Help us beat this puppy. We need help beating a puppy. I'm gonna really drive that point home.
Yeah.
We all want to beat this puppy.
What was it? 600 views now on just that one?
Last time I checked, I think it was 602.
Wow.
But so now what we're gonna try
Cuteness trumps everything.
It does. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to do a couple different types of shorts on days that we aren't doing videos.
Yeah. So
our, like I said, our long-term goal is to post a video Tuesday and a podcast Thursday, and we're gonna try to do shorts Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
And we'll do shorts of like John's puppy, my puppy,
maybe
my
some
other
fishing
dog,
stuff now and
fishing
then,
stuff,
or trips to the dog park.
At some point, I would love to do the dogs meeting each other.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
She's got to get a little bigger.
Yeah,
a little older.
She's she still needs the rest of her shots still, and actually my other dog, I'm surprised today I finally got them to play together.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that made me really happy.
I know I've told you that
it took a while.
Well, and I told you how I felt. Like I was like beside myself basically when we got Daisy, because we had Nala. Nala's about 6 years old.
Yeah,
and we had Nala, and when we got, I really went against my better judgment, I guess, and got Daisy after they met each other because they weren't super receptive to each other. We brought Daisy home. Nala's got an attitude, and Nala was just like, I don't want anything to do with you fucking people. I don't want anything to do with Daisy. I don't want anything to do with anybody. She pouted for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, do I need to contact, because Daisy's a rescue. I was like, do I need to contact the people from the rescue, and like, do I need to give this dog back? Like, I was like beside myself, because I was like, I can't, that's not fair to Nala.
Right.
Because she's been here for 6 years. It's not fair to Nala to have a miserable life for the rest of her life. But now they're inseparable.
They seem to be pretty happy. Yeah. I wish I had that situation with Elsie, and that never happened.
Yeah.
I thought it might, but it never really did. I remember bringing her home, Chloe home the first day, and we had them together all day long. We went to a dog park, we went all over the place, and they seemed to be totally okay. But as soon as we got home, parked the car in the and I opened the garage door up, and Elsie turns around and just lays into her, just bark, bark, bark. This is my house.
It's funny how
and
they
it
are.
never stopped. It just never stopped. She was just like, no, I don't really like this one. Sorry. That's a dog. I'm a human. That was like I think that was like in her head or something.
And that's funny because that's how Nala and Daisy are too. Nala's like a little person, and Daisy's a dog. She's a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I love her to death. I'm not saying it as like an insult, but she's a dog.
More dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good.
It's kind of, in a way, it's kind of more fun. It's like I get down there, I fight her, and play
earlier, right
her.
before we started the podcast, he was in the living room, just throwing.
I've got her
blows.
in like headlocks,
jiu-jitsu going down.
Got her in like headlocks and stuff, and she's throwing haymakers back at me. That's like, it's way more fun. I would squish Nala if I tried to do anything like that.
Yeah, she loves it too.
Yeah, she does. She just has a blast. We watched a TikTok or something. Ileana had one of, she was like, they trained a dog. They gave it a button, and the button was like, you want to fight? Like, it was just like an audible, like, you want to fight? And the dog would hit it, and the guy would like get up and like fight with the dog. He'd like box with the dog. And Daisy would be ecstatic with that. She loves fighting. Loves it.
I can't wait till Abby's older. I really can't. She's got a little attitude on her. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see those two get together. Yeah.
We were
After she gets her shots, I want to get her together because I don't want her to get too old and
Yeah.
not know. I want them to meet soon.
Yeah, and Daisy's still young. That's a
Yeah.
good time. It's a good time for them to meet.
Yeah.
Nala's probably gonna be an asshole, just because she is.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. She's pretty harmless
Well,
anyway.
that's
She's passive for the most part.
she'll get a little bit nasty, but
Yeah.
it's more of like a, please just don't involve me nasty.
Oh, okay.
Like when the other dog that we were talking about comes over, the black lab that comes over, every once in a while they'll get playing rough. Daisy and her will get playing rough, and she'll try to like involve Nala, and Nala will be like, get the fuck away from me. Like that's like don't involve me. Like she's not like aggressive towards her, but she's like aggressive towards her when that happens.
Yeah.
She's like, just leave me alone. And then she goes back to playing with Daisy and everything's fine. But Nala's like, I'm hanging out with the people. They're dropping food and stuff. I don't
Yeah.
I don't want to be near you guys.
Yeah, we get so much fun out of those things.
Yeah.
You forget how much like a dog adds, like just the enrichment of your life.
There's never a dull moment, and they really do like love unconditionally.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is super cool.
Yeah, the puppy is now meeting me at the door, stuff like that. But she does it weird. She gets up and growls.
When you come in,
Yeah, when she's meeting me, it's just her like.
is she like wagging her tail?
Oh yeah, she's happy as hell. She likes to growl.
They're wacky. I've seen it floating around in a bunch of different places in a bunch of different styles, but there's always the one joke, the like one running joke that's, like the girlfriend or wife asking the boyfriend or guy why dogs are their best friend, like why the dog's the best friend, why the dog's the best friend, all that stuff, and the response is always something along the lines of, lock your wife and your dog in the trunk of your car for 3 hours and then come let them out and see which one's excited to see you.
Everybody try that.
I don't think you should try. We're not advocating for that, but I guarantee you
I would like to see respawn videos.
Please don't do that.
Somebody might. Do we
I'm
know
sure
anybody that
somebody
would try
has.
it? Do we know anybody who would try it?
Yeah, I can't name drop though.
Oh.
We're trying to get better at name
Yeah,
dropping.
we can't do that. Yeah. Gotta be respectful. Man, that sucks being nice.
Yeah. We're not used to that either.
We're not, because we were just talking about earlier. I thought it was funny that we're doing this podcast and we're talking to each other for free, but before we were paid to do this.
Yeah, we were getting paid. We
Yeah.
took a step back.
Yeah, that's not good. We need to get paid to do this again or something.
Well, we're working on
We're
it.
working on it. We're getting better.
We're getting better. It's like going to be our slogan. It's our catchphrase.
Well, did you see that Madison Bumgarner was DFA'd today?
I did. There's talks that the Red Sox are going to try to pick him up.
If I was the Mets, I'd be all over that right now.
Why?
Because
of their cheaters?
Hey, man, if you're not cheating, you're not
Yeah,
trying.
fuck that shit. Bunch of... No, I like the Mets, but I didn't like that. Did you watch that?
No.
You didn't even like watch the clips of it or anything?
I haven't yet.
It was just, it wasn't bad. Like, it really wasn't like egregious or anything. It just left
It's just
like
rosin, right?
it was rosin and sweat.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's recap for people that don't know, because we have people that don't watch baseball.
Yeah, that's true.
So Max Scherzer they checked his hands, because
Twice.
that's what baseball, that's what the umpires can do now. They check the pitcher's hands, I think a minimum of once per game, right?
Well, I think that they check them,
Yeah.
like they have to check them
Yeah.
once, I believe.
Yeah.
But they like voluntarily checked him twice.
But they're checking for sticky substances so they can
Like
get
spider
a better,
tack.
yeah, so
anything
they
like
can
that.
get a much better spin rate of the baseball, so that it's harder to hit. But anyways, yeah, that started a whole nightmare, right?
He got checked twice, and the second time they didn't even throw him out. The second time, they told him, I from my understanding, because I only watched clips, but from my understanding, they told him to like wipe off his hand or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Because there was either too much or whatever, and he like flipped out, and then they said get out.
That's the second. Isn't that the second one? Like recently, wasn't there another one where they were?
For him?
No,
Oh.
it was for another team. I think it was a Yankee.
I believe yes. That sounds
They're
right.
like, you need to, because he was using the rosin bag in the dugout. He says,
Yeah.
not on the mound.
I love the stat line for the Yankees right now. The Yankees top, and this was the last time I saw it, so it definitely could be different. But the Yankees top two starting pitchers, which is Cole and the other new guy that they got. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Their top two pitchers stat line is like 5-0. ERA is like .08 or .86 or something, and like they have like an incredible stat line.
I think it was Dan Plesac on MLB Network the other day. Goes, Cole is miles ahead of every other pitcher in the league. I just don't.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's
having a really good start to the year.
Everybody else said,
no,
not on this planet.
But then the Yankees' bottom two starting pitchers, which is Herman, who I hate.
Why?
He beats women.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been like 3 years.
2 or
now.
3 years,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Hate him. And then their fourth pitcher,
Yeah.
have a win-loss record of like 0-4, and their ERA is like 7.6 or something.
Yeah. So that's probably Mike's favorite player.
That's fucked up. He can't put worse. He's got to be able to defend himself on that.
That's why I did it. It was fun.
I hate him.
Yeah.
But baseball's been fun this year.
Hell yeah.
I'm having a hard time watching because the Red Sox are just.
I'm watching a lot because I'm watching the dog a lot right now. So I'm kind of just stuck.
So you get to see
with a lot of baseball, which is I'm unhappy about that part.
I love like some of the Red Sox games are super fun, but they're all like 10 runs, 9 runs.
Yeah, you guys had even today was a really high
11-8
game.
I think or something.
Oh, did Minnesota?
Yeah, they came back a little bit, or 11-5 maybe.
Yeah.
But either way, they're like.
Did you like that, Mike? Did you like that Judge game? Where he stole one from Ohtani?
That's awesome. I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No, that is really cool.
He took one.
I think that that's good.
Fence.
That's good for baseball.
Yeah, he took one from over the fence.
Yeah.
Then I was gonna, I don't know, probably not fair. I think it's probably something he does all the time. But he did it like after he caught it and he's kind of coming in a little bit. He kind of did like one of those, something like that.
But I like that.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I was hoping that maybe it would spark a little bit more rivalry there or something. Yeah.
He's not going to be on the Angels though, so it doesn't matter. Otani's not going to be on the Angels next year.
Oh, did he come out and say that he doesn't want to play?
No, but I would put any amount of money. Otani's not going to be on the Angels next year.
So of course the Yankees are going to go after him.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
We'll see who else. I know the Red Sox are interested.
Mets will go after him for sure.
Yeah, they have the money to do it.
Yeah.
The Red Sox have to get starting pitchers. They have to get pitchers in general. So they're gonna be in the running.
Mad Bum's gonna be a Boston Red Sox.
I think he might be.
Yeah.
Because they're already talking about that. They have to do something. Like Bloom is gonna lose his job. They've had a need for pitchers for 4 years.
Plus, you
can't
guys
just
have had
not get pitchers.
You guys had some pretty good injuries this year as well, right?
Last year, I don't think that.
You got a
who
couple
we had this
don't
year?
Don't you have a couple that are down?
I mean,
there
we
now?
have relief pitchers.
Oh.
Our starting pitchers are all there.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah. It's annoying the crap out of me because our starting pitchers are trash too. You know what the need is. How can you sit there? Well, I know how you can sit there. You can sit there rolling in money and not fucking address any needs for the team.
Well, that's the thing for a big market team like that. They can sit there and just twiddle their thumbs for a few years at a time.
Yeah, but he's gonna be fired.
Yeah.
Soon.
And then we have the Rays are what 13-3 or something like that.
I think 15. 15-2, 15-3.
Destroying everybody. But
well,
to be fair though, they had a really easy schedule so far.
Yes. They played the Red Sox for 4 games.
Yeah, and I think I forgot who else it was too, but they're
Yeah.
not super hard teams to play right
No.
now.
But they're a good team.
Yeah.
They're going to be a good team.
Well, I can't wait to see some of the new breakdowns from John Boy Media this week, because I want to see the one with Scherzer, and I would like to see the one with Mark Kotze of the Oakland Athletics. He had a major meltdown. I think last night.
Oakland Athletics had a major meltdown.
That too. Yeah.
If you want to get into that at all.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, they today announced that they bought land in Vegas, so they're probably moving to Vegas.
Yeah. They bought a pretty good chunk of land.
I think what's really funny about it, though, I think it's got some funny timing to it, because just the day before yesterday, I believe, the fan base is saying, you know what, we're going to reverse boycott the game, because no one's going to the game right now.
Yeah.
If they're getting 3,000 people a game, that's probably a lot right now. So the fans were like, okay, they picked a date during the week when the kids were out of school, and they're like, we're going to reverse boycott. We're going to show the world it's not us, it's not the fans that don't want Oakland here, or the Athletics here in Oakland.
It's Oakland.
It's the Fisher family.
Well, that's what I meant. Yeah.
It's the people that own that franchise that are the major problem. But then all of a sudden, after they announced that they were going to do reverse boycott, they went, "Oh, okay, we're just gonna, they announced they're buying the land." Yeah. So I find the timing a little bit funny.
I hate them. I don't like them. Because they're not going to do anything different.
No, he's going to keep doing the same thing. Yeah.
They're just going to be a team with a good farm system.
Yep.
That sells all of their talent in Las Vegas instead of in Oakland.
Right.
Like, that's not going to change.
Yeah, I don't see why he would change that at all. Yeah. Maybe
I'm
they're
wrong.
Always like partially... Maybe I'm wrong, Mino. Maybe they'll go in there and want to hit it really hard. I mean, also, Nevada, Vegas, they're not going to want to have a team that doesn't perform.
Yeah, well, they have the Raiders. And they suck.
Are they that bad? I heard their venue is amazing.
It's beautiful. I'm going there this year, I believe. Davis is the owner of the Raiders. He
spends money.
An ass.
But he spends money. No, he doesn't.
No, he's. They had to get rid of Khalil Mack, one of the best.
I don't know anything about football, sorry, everybody.
One of the best defenders in football was at the time. They had to get rid of him 3 or 4 years ago because they literally couldn't afford to pay him.
Wow.
Like there was a whole thing where they would have to ask, like they'd have to get like a loan to pay for Khalil Mack. Breaking news: I combined 2 words. Mets Max Scherzer gets 10-game ban.
Ooh, what did he say? He said some bad shit.
Following Thursday's ejection. 10-game ban.
I wonder why he got the ban for 10 games, though.
This just says for having a foreign substance on his hand. But it has to be partially due to his reaction.
Yeah, because he acts like a total idiot.
Yeah.
Hate to say that, but he does.
Yankees are smacking the shit out of the Angels right now.
Really?
5-0 in the 3rd inning.
That they can come back.
I mean, they can, but that's a big number for 3rd inning.
It is.
I don't remember what I was looking at. Oh, did you see? This one. I love this one. So, Tua Tagovailoa, who I actually really like. He's the quarterback for the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that had that really bad hit where he kind of seized up a little bit.
Yeah.
He announced recently that he had considered retirement. He still thinks about retirement, all that type of stuff. And now there's a whole big thing. The Dolphins can't trust him. They can't trust him to their future because he might retire at any given time. He has one more injury. He's probably done playing football. That whole narrative, it has popped up now. So they're like, ooh, what are the Dolphins gonna do? And someone recently asked Mr. Tom Brady.
Oh.
if anyone in the Dolphins has reached out to him, and if he would come out of retirement to play for the Dolphins next year. And Brady said...
Doesn't he have a stake in Buccaneers now?
No.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Okay, I thought he had a stake.
He bought a couple, like, teams in other sports.
Oh, okay.
And Brady said, you know, I've got a lot of friends in the Dolphins organization, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So the rumors are swirling.
I don't know. To each their own, but if I was him, dude, he's already won. What, you know?
But he could be. The Dolphins are a really good team on paper. They have really good weapons.
No, I know. I'm just saying, at his age, he's taking a major chance to go out there and potentially get hurt.
He is, but he doesn't get hurt.
I know, but there's always going to be that one time.
Chance.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, you already won, man. You're in good
shape. But he has the chance.
To win.
He has the chance. And I think it's not like a far-fetched, like it's a plausible thing.
Yeah.
He has the chance to be the first quarterback ever. If he goes to a team like that, the 49ers or something, he has the chance to be the first quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl with 3 separate teams. It's never been done before.
Pretty wild, but that kind of says a lot about quarterbacks in the NFL. There's not that many good ones, huh? Or coming up good ones, maybe?
I don't know.
Because why would you want to? Wouldn't you want to invest your time if you're the Dolphins? Wouldn't you want to invest your time into something that you would have in the future?
Winning a Super Bowl is really valuable.
It is. Oh yeah. I mean, winning a World Series is extremely valuable as well. I mean, that's where your fan base.
I mean, look
from.
at the Rams have kneecapped themselves. The LA Rams have kneecapped themselves for like 15 years in the future just to win one Super Bowl.
Dude, they did that to themselves because they moved their franchise.
But they got a Super Bowl.
They moved like 3 times in the last 20 years.
They went. It was from LA, right?
Yeah.
To St. Louis.
Yeah.
Back to LA now.
Oh, I thought they had another stop.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But they were moving around.
Yeah.
They also said, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't like what the Rams did, because if I was a Rams fan, I'd be kind of pissed. Because now your team at least looks like there's ways to work around it and everything, but at least it looks like your team's going to be shitty now for 5 years. Yeah. They don't have a first-round pick until like 2028 or something.
Ouch.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Because they keep trading them.
They just trade them all. Okay.
Which someone's getting a great deal, because someone's got their like 2026 first-round pick, and it's probably going to be the number one pick.
Are they able to do the same thing that Oakland does with their players? Is that what they're doing? They're just basically selling the player?
Well, kind of. They're like buying. Not really, because that's not really how football works. There's no like. There's not really a farm system. You get drafted and you play, or else you're not on a team anymore.
Okay, so you really can't.
Yeah. They're getting rid of their prospective prospects for established players.
Mm.
So, like, they're trading away, like, 2 first-round picks for Matthew Stafford. They're trading away a first-round pick for forget who it was. They're just trading all their first-round picks for great weapons.
Yeah.
But the issue is all these weapons are, like, older
for
football.
They're tired weapons.
So they're not going to... Like, they got their Super Bowl. Yeah. So they got exactly what they wanted. They won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would do that.
Well,
if I was a fan,
we've seen that
pissed.
happen so many times in baseball, too. So many times.
Yeah, but not quite to that level, though.
Maybe not. But didn't the Marlins do that? Like they spent
they bought a World Series
load of money. Yeah, they basically bought a World Series.
But that was a fun year, though.
Oh hell yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of good players.
That was a good one. I don't like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I like that.
I don't like that either. I would rather see. I would much rather see a lot more competition in the leagues. It's so much more fun to see these pennant chases and playoff chases that are close. You know.
Yeah, but it's also fun to see, like, which now every sports team is getting, like, league. I mean, is getting away from it. But it's really fun to see, like, players that you care about.
Yeah, I know.
It kills you.
Yeah.
But, like, football's my sport.
Yeah.
And football has never been like that. And now it's like, you can't even pick a player. You can't
forget
even,
about it. Yeah.
You can't, like, be like, you can't, like, the Giants. You can't even be like, I love Saquon Barkley. There's a chance he's not even there this year. He's under contract, and he might not even be there this year.
That sucks.
It does.
Yeah, because you do end up rooting for the players. Like, I tried watching an Oakland game the other day. Just I don't know why. What's the point, right? They've won three.
You were the only one.
They've won 3 games this year.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's terrible.
Normally they are competitive.
It's
They're not
terrible.
competitive this year.
And but there's like everybody that even I knew is on the IL.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
anyway,
That kind of sucks. It just all kind of sucks. Basketball's the same way now. It all just sucks. You have people that you like want to root for.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna start watching cricket.
Cricket's
Actually really.
I watched the Game Grumps almost religiously. You know that.
Yeah.
But they had a video like 2 or 3 months ago where they put they played a game of cricket. Like they found a cricket game, like an EA game for cricket.
Oh, okay.
And literally the title of the game was, if you like enjoy cricket, don't watch this video.
Oh, shit. Terrible.
Because
right?
they started playing the game and the two of them literally no clue like even what cricket was.
Right.
So they're sitting there trying to play the game, and it was hilarious to watch, but it was also it was kind of cool because it was hilarious to watch because they're sitting there like, what the fuck is going
But you
on?
learn
Like what's
something
going
from
on?
watching,
And then
right?
they're but like we all learned together because I
Yeah.
also didn't know anything about cricket, and then they're like piecing it together. They're like okay, I think it has to hit the pole. I think they're trying to get it to hit the pole, and
Yeah.
it's like a whole. They were like doing a whole thing, and then they made a second video the next day that was like, we learned how to play cricket, and then they had like an actual episode of them like playing the game correctly,
Oh, cool.
and it was
Yeah.
it was a fun setup.
Hey, I never thought I would really like cricket either because I was always been such a hardcore baseball fan. But watching John Boy Media do their stuff on cricket almost every week, I like it. I love it.
Really
it's fun.
And this sounds so stupid because it sounds like I'm just like an ignorant idiot. It's like it's a really interesting concept, which I know it's not.
Right.
It's well established everywhere
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
But it's like it's like very cool how it's like 360 degrees. It's like just really it's
so cool when you
Yeah.
see a batter decide to take one over his left shoulder or something like
yeah.
that. That's really and then the I love the precision that you can get from the where they're bowlers, right? The pitchers are
Yes.
bowlers,
Yep.
right? I love the precision that those guys can get hitting a wicket because you just need to
You just like
graze
nick it. Yeah.
just graze it, yeah, and then it'll
And you're
do
like
its
trying to
thing.
hit their legs and stuff. It's really it's
Yeah.
very interesting. I'd be down to like try it. Maybe we should play cricket at some point.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Maybe we should start a mental cricket league.
I don't think that'll catch on, at least not yet. but we could definitely record us playing cricket and people beating the shit out of us.
Yeah, we would need some more people, though.
Well, no, we'll just go to like a real place
and get
and
destroyed.
get just ruined.
You have a I don't even have a helmet. I think you need a helmet and all that stuff, don't you?
We'll buy helmets.
All right.
They'll be funded by Mental. We'll get
All
like
right.
our logo on the helmet and stuff. We'll be like guest appearances. I don't think anyone would let us do that. There's no one playing cricket that would let us.
We should look that up, though. That sounds like
There's
it
gotta
actually
be some
sounds like
place-
a lot of fun.
they gotta be
we
place
can call
around
up
here.
maybe call up some of our old workmates or something like that, and have us all. We can form like a
Do like a
impromptu
little team.
or something.
Yeah. It's really
You know
interesting.
what I like about it is they don't have to run very far with.
They don't. You could hit a home run in a cricket thing. I think.
Oh, anybody could. Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
Oh, I think. you
I'm
could.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And the fields are pretty big, but
they're not that big. Like they're big, but they're not that
Yeah.
big.
I'm not even sure where the I'd have to look into it more. I'm not sure if like the dimensions on all cricket fields are the same or
I believe they are.
because I know that
but I
there's
don't-
different forms of cricket
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
So,
We can get that game. We can do a Twitch stream of
yeah.
playing a cricket game.
Well, what I'm really hoping is we get some like cricket fans that'll just like maybe give us a few comments about it and let us point us in the right direction.
Explain also like what the rules are because I don't know any of the rules.
Eh,
I mean, I
you
know
have to
some
kind
of
of
the rules.
watch a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like anything else.
Yeah.
It is fun though. I forgot how it goes, but yeah, the way they do outs and all that stuff is
Yeah, well, like
way different.
you like bat forever.
Yeah.
Like or you can.
Potentially.
There's
you
like
can.
games.
Yeah.
There's like games that have been going on for like 4 days.
Right.
Like it's crazy. Like you have to go home and come back.
And there's like little there's like smaller rules within there that
Yeah.
could make it so that the biggest underdog could actually
Come
still
back.
come
Yeah.
back and win
Yeah.
it. So
Well, I mean, because it doesn't stop, so you could score it, and you can like tie.
Yeah.
So if you score like, I don't know what the points are. I don't know if they're just called points.
Yeah.
But if you score like, if the one team scores like 4 points and then the next team scores 4 points, it just starts again.
you know, that's something that keep dropping it, but that's where I saw it. It was on John Boy Media. But one thing I didn't know that you could do in cricket is so they have the borders around the field,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so if a ball goes over that border, it scores points.
Yes.
Right. Well, what I didn't know is like if you're an outfielder or whatever they call them in cricket, you could potentially jump in the air in that out section and bat the ball,
get it back
inside, and then jump inside yourself and catch the ball inside for the out.
Yeah.
I find that just really cool.
It's all yeah.
I find that really cool. I would
Cool
like to see some more things like that in baseball. Like,
I don't know how they would.
I don't know how
that.
either. I would just like to see
like cool, like
something new,
like fun stuff.
Right. Like the one thing that I don't think this got on another episode or not, because we've done so many of the episodes where they weren't posted. I think we did like 6 episodes or 7 episodes.
8, I believe.
We have quite a bit.
I think we did 8.
But anyways, one of them I talked about the Savannah Bananas, and one of the rules sets in there is if a person in the audience catches a ball, it's an out.
That's weird though.
I'm not saying put that in baseball. I'm just saying fun. I like it.
It involves the fans in the game, which is cool.
Yeah.
How much are their tickets? Where do they go?
You know what's funny? I looked up, if you go on their website, and I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. You can look it up yourself. It's on YouTube. They air a lot of their I think almost every game that they're doing is aired on YouTube. And this year specifically, they're traveling all over the country. They have a lot of different tour dates. I checked into tour dates for around the Albany area, and they're going to play in Cooperstown, I believe in October. And it's sold out the first day.
Okay. I was going to say we should go.
So I put us on the waiting list.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the date was? Okay.
I'll let you know.
I get married in October.
Yeah, I know.
And you were invited.
I have to go?
Well, you don't have to, but you're...
Of course I'm going. Of course I'm going. And my wife even said...
Now
my wife even said, is Mitch getting married this year? He goes, well, okay, I'm going to go. I'll go with you.
Oh, she's going to come? That's good.
She said so.
I'm glad.
I mean, she might. I don't know. You never know.
She does.
She might say no. I don't know.
I've met her a time or two.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been over.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. Where's it at again?
Should be. We were there today. We were picking out like tablecloths and stuff. Fun stuff. All the fun stuff.
But anyways, yeah, you guys should all check out the Savannah Bananas.
I want to get...
It's silly crap, but it's a lot of fun.
I'm going to do another hard topic change.
Ooh.
Because I want opinions, and I need people to comment opinions on this right here.
All right.
We're doing well. Ileana and I are doing well. Like, I meant financially. We're doing good. So we have most of the stuff. We own a house. We own pretty much everything we want. If we want something, I buy it.
Yeah.
So we don't have a ton of stuff for a registry, right? So we have like a honeymoon fund.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, we have like 19 items, I think.
Okay.
For a registry. And we're inviting 200-ish people.
Ooh, gonna be big.
So that's a small list of items for a registry.
For 200 people.
Yeah, for 200 people. But so here's where it gets a little tricky. So there's 2 things that I wanted to put on the registry. And I've been told 2 different things. Some people have told me, no, that's really stupid.
Okay.
And other people have been like, no, it's a registry. Like, just put it on there. Put it on there. Let's see what happens. So I want opinions on if they're stupid or if they're like something that I should put on my registry.
All right.
I want to put a bagger for my tractor on the registry.
Seems pretty logical and reasonable.
and I want to put a new oven on the registry.
Okay.
Are those fair things to put on a wedding registry?
I guess it depends on your family and friends and if they're able to do that.
Because those are both high ticket items.
Right.
But like, you're not.
I think you can put whatever you want on there, but you always should have something on there that anybody can get.
Well, we have like Home Depot gift cards.
Perfect. Yeah.
And then we also have like, hey,
then maybe you can get your oven like
from home. Well, yeah.
from a Home Depot based on like 5 or 6 gift cards or something.
Yeah. Which would be fine.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. Is like, we're not like you're not forcing anyone to buy.
So maybe you say that instead. So maybe you say, you know what, we really like a new oven. Could you guys just buy some gift cards to help us?
But like, if someone wants to buy an oven, then they can buy the oven.
Well, that's true too.
And you're not forcing anyone to buy anything. Yeah. If no one buys a bagger and the oven, it's not like we're gonna be upset.
Yeah.
If someone wants to buy it, if someone wants to buy it, then they can buy it.
True.
I want opinions though. I want people to comment on that. Is it strange to have a bagger and an oven on your wedding registry?
I don't think it's all that bad.
I said I wanted to put like bikes, like just two bikes.
Yeah.
My dad was like, "That's dumb. Like that's really dumb." I was like, "I don't. Why? What else? What am I supposed to put? What am I supposed to put on there?"
Yeah, you guys are you got pretty much all the things that you need for living here already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have like the basic stuff, like stuff that we want to upgrade.
Yeah.
But we really don't even need that stuff. The only we put like cool things like we want a pasta maker for the KitchenAid and stuff because we do make our own pasta. We make like fresh pasta and stuff like that. So we want like stuff like that, and that's all on there. But we have like a new Tupperware set, a new kitchen knife set, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we're struggling to think of other things. And like we ask my parents, and we're like, "What do we put on our registry?" And they're like, "I don't know. You guys have everything." Well, awesome, thanks. That's helpful. I'm fine with cash. That's fine too.
Right. Hey, would you be against doing like a registry donation for a good cause?
Yes.
Okay. I won't suggest that.
It's my wedding. I'm the one getting married. I'm not.
That's fair. That's fair. I won't. Put
Shit's
you on
expensive. That's
it is. It's not cheap. I was listening to another podcast the other day, and it was about this lady from Finland, I think, and she's for women's rights, and she is kind of taking up the battle against kids getting married, like in a lot of third world countries.
Yeah, which is great cause. That's good.
And so she's trying to get people. Her idea is, I forgot something. It's something like the industry for getting married in America is something like a $2 billion a year industry.
It's insane.
Yeah, so she's like, if I just got like 0.5% of that money, I could probably solve half the world's problems with underage marriages and stuff,
or forced marriages, or whatever they're called.
So I think that's what she's trying to do, is get people to donate for that, which
is
is
really cool.
It's a cool.
That is really cool, but like,
to each their own, man. No pressure.
No, I'm not, that's not an issue for me.
I just thought it was a cool thing. I just hadn't been listening to.
It is a cool thing, and if like that's like the catch of like, but it's like a double-bladed knife or double-edged sword or whatever the hell it's called. If weddings weren't as expensive, I'd be way more open to doing that.
True.
But if weddings weren't as expensive, then they wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like a double.
Even if you do a small one.
Yeah.
It's
like when we were at our planners today, doing the stuff, they had one. The venue that we're at has a minimum payment, and the minimum payment, and I think they're very reasonable, and I love working with them. Maybe I'll probably drop where it was after it happens, but I've loved everything about it so far. I really like the venue, but they have a minimum payment, like a minimum amount you have to spend. And they showed us, like, because we were talking about like seating arrangements and stuff, and she showed us a wedding that has 4 tables, and each table has 6 people at it. So you're talking about a 24-person wedding, and they're still spending probably, I think the minimum is $15,000 there. And that's a 24-person wedding.
It just seems so outrageous. I
Yeah.
don't know. I like the way that Sarah and I did ours. We rented a house on Lake Champlain, and
just did it up there.
Just did it up there. It was great.
That's actually really cool. That's a cool idea.
Right at the, we went to Coopersville at the very north end of the lake, and it was awesome. It was right on the lake. The only thing that kind of sucked is that fishing season was over already.
Yeah, so you didn't get to do that.
So I didn't get to do that, but that's okay. We all had an awesome time. We had bonfires every night. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Dad was out there chopping wood. My uncle was out there chopping wood. Thank you, Uncle Randy. But it was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I like that type of stuff. Well, I don't know. I've just always, and I think Ileana's felt the same way. I just always have wanted like a really big wedding.
The big bash.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun.
It will.
Where's it at?
They made again another hard left turn. The new Yeti color released today. It came out. That's not it.
That's not it. That's what he's talking about anyway. Yeah.
But I love that one. That's my good one. The new color came out today. No, that was an update on the event that's going down right now.
Oh.
But the new color came out today, and it's right there.
Oh, or like the color of your shirt?
No, it's red. The red one.
Oh, the red one. Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't look much different. Didn't they already have a red one?
Well, yeah, they've had most of these colors, but they changed them up like just a touch. Oh. They add like a little more into the powder coat or whatever it is.
Is that coming out of the main store at Crossgates? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's like fire engine red. I picked
cool.
that up. I picked that up today.
He's going to leave the label on there?
I think so, because I'm not going to use it.
You're not one of those guys that leaves labels on their hats?
No, I hate that. The only reason that label's still on there, the label's off the rest of them because I use them. I'm never going to use that one. I hate that size. Like, hate it. But it's one of the only Yetis I don't have.
It's like one drink.
It's not even a drink.
Yeah.
We actually bought 2 of them today because Ileana wanted one. So I got that one, and she was like, I was like, can I put it behind me on the podcast?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm going to use this. And I was like, well, then I have to fucking buy 2.
Mitch is shamelessly trying to get Yeti support on the
podcast. Yeti and
podcast.
Patagonia. I want their support. I love their stuff.
It's great stuff. Yeti
Send me
is good
things.
stuff.
Send me things.
I will say though, I'm not really big on their see-through
the
ones.
clear ones.
The clear ones.
I just really like the green one. I can't point
because it feels like they're gonna just get dirty after a while, like dirty on the inside or on the outside.
I mean,
like
the other ones are getting dirty too. You just can't see all the gross stuff in there.
Right. Exactly. You guys ever get that in the clearance store? Any of that stuff?
Hydro Flask.
Oh.
Yeti's premium brand.
Yeah, they're like no way.
Yeah. But
so
I wanted to do a quick plug there for my Yeti. That's all their seasonal colors right here. This orange, I cannot point. I'm gonna have to learn that. Sorry. The orange, green, and red are all the seasonal colors for this season.
Shameless.
I'm not getting paid by Yeti yet.
Yeah.
Right now.
He wants to be.
I would really like to be.
Yeah. Good to see you today, man.
Yeah. This was a productive day too. We got the other episode posted, and now we knocked out another video, so we're ahead of video now.
Yeah, we have what two in the can right now?
Just this one.
Just this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We posted episode.
Then we'll have some more content coming to you guys from tomorrow. We're not sure what that's going to be yet, but
when it'll get out there.
But we will get.
You probably won't get anything if we don't catch anything. We might do a short on how to rig it up.
We're totally doing something.
Well, we'll do a short of like us doing the rig because I'm not going to tie up the rig.
I'm hoping that Tim falls in a lake or something.
That would be fantastic content. I hope I might push him.
Terrible,
I might push
that's
him
cold
in the lake.
lake.
I might push him in the
cold
lake.
lake right now.
I'm pushing Tim in the lake, and he doesn't watch this. He says he watches this, but I know he doesn't. So I can say it. I'm going to push Tim in the lake.
Oh, he watches.
You think
he
so?
Can't help. Yeah, he can't help himself. Come on, man.
Let's see.
We're pretty guys.
That's true. He's gonna touch me or something.
He said he would. He said he would. Mitch texted him. He says, "I heard you lost your touch, old man," because he didn't catch anything the other day. He goes, "I'll touch you."
Yeah, and I was like, I don't think you can say that.
Well, anyways, yeah. So tomorrow we'll be doing that. We'll get some more content to you guys. Also, you'll see probably a little bit more content in the way of shorts here and there. during the week. We're not
3
exactly
weeks.
sure when we're going to do it, but we're going to be doing some more of that stuff for you. And I'm sure we got some more other things.
We got all sorts of stuff.
We
in the
have a
works.
couple other things under
Guests
wraps.
are
Yeah.
like gonna be a pronto type thing. We're just trying to figure out exactly how we're gonna do it.
Are you going to talk about Mr. Brian or?
Oh, he actually told me 2 things.
Yeah.
He yelled at me because I said how I was gonna shamelessly plug Yeti.
Okay.
He's a big Yeti hater.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't blame him. He was tasked with messing with that stuff quite often.
So he also, shout out to Brian. He's the man. He's given us a lot of critiques and help with the podcast so far.
Yeah. So thanks, Brian.
So
Appreciate it.
big shout out to Brian. But I was going to say, when I made that plug, I was going to say how Brian said he's going to make another channel just to troll us about the Yeti products.
I'm okay with that. So Brian, make that channel.
His Yeti hate channel.
Yeah, you could do a Yeti hate channel if you want. That'll only work for Yeti. I mean, any news is good news.
That's true. Now we'll still get sponsored. He might get sponsored.
You'll be like, oh, really? He hates us. Well, let's sponsor him. All right. Well, I thought I'd remind you about Brian.
Yeah, I wanted to give a shout out. We'll give people shout outs. We'll try to give people shout outs now and again when they want.
Yeah.
Or when they deserve them. I know we've had a lot of friends and family that have been very generous with this podcast.
Actually, yeah, you're right. And so I would like to thank my family for tuning in and giving some subscriptions and things like that. That means a lot to me, your support. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool, the everything, because we're big on constructive criticism, because we always want to get better. That's our whole thing, is we're getting better.
Yeah.
And so we like love the constructive criticism and all the information and everything that you guys have given us, because it helps make this better, and we really appreciate that, because we want it to be successful and we want it to be good, and we want people to be entertained watching us. Yeah,
definitely. That's the big thing. I've all the years we've spent kind of just BSing back and forth at the old store, I always thought, gosh, maybe we should.
Like we're funny.
Maybe we should film this.
I don't know if we're actually funny.
I don't know if we actually are, but we'll find out soon.
We're going to now.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So,
but we'll.
But anyways, thank you, family. Thank you for any of the newcomers.
Newcomers, yeah.
Newcomers.
Okay.
I didn't mean to sound. I did not mean to.
You
sound.
trailed off too, so it got
so
it
got
a little weird. Yeah.
Well, God damn it, we're gonna have to cut that.
No, we're not cutting that. That's staying in.
All right.
I have the computer over here, so.
Well, I'll just hack into that thing.
But anybody, see everybody next week, hopefully, and
see you guys.
A whole
soon.
bunch of stuff.